I think you're absolutely right. FIU's been over the past 25 years one of the most dynamic places I could imagine working. I look back at Columbia and it's actually very much the same with different people, but it has a reputation to maintain. Well, FIU has a reputation to build, and that's what's so exciting about being here and being part of that. And I think part of what happened in this evolution, I was hired into the Department of Interior Architecture or Interior Design, I think at the time, in the College of Engineering. And that evolved as architecture became the School of Architecture became its own thing. It eventually became its own college and broke away from the College of Engineering. And then when architecture was brought together into architecture and the arts first with music and theater, and then communication architecture in the arts with journalism and communication. And one of the things that the faculty members when we became architecture in the arts, the faculty members who perform really and whose work is about, exhibitions, were hoping for was more visibility. And so they were concerned that not enough people were coming out to the main campus. It was getting harder and harder to go there in the afternoons with traffic, with the traffic leaving downtown, going out west. It became very slow. And so they were looking to find new horizons to where they could perform and show their work. And so MBUS grew out of that initiative. And Dean Schreiner really tells the story best. But he, I think, went around the city to many different parts of the city looking for opportunities. And he came to mention it to Paul Sejas, who had been the benefactor, who had helped us to get the building, the architecture building on campus, on the main campus built. So we went to him and said, well, this is one of the things I'm doing. I think it was a kind of casual conversation. He said, well, why don't we talk about this? I have a building on Lincoln Road. And that turned into the Miami Beach Urban Studios.